Hello, my beautiful viewer who has stumbled across this either by seeing the short on TikTok or you've just happened to stumble across it on YouTube. I always manifest that my videos reach the right individual at the right time. They are not take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are going to be specific. So for the viewer who's found this, let's use tarot to see what's happening within your within your energy. Some of you might be losing your voice. I feel like my throat chakra's closing up. I'm feeling croaky. Wow. 3 of Pentacles. One more. The Magician. Whoa. The World and the 8 of Swords. You don't even see what's coming to you, is what that's showing me. There is something on its way to you. Something that's been crafted behind the scenes. And Pentacles is slow moving energy. In tarot, you've got wands is the fastest. Swords, if you're going to use like metrics to be able to determine which is which, you've got wands as days. Not metrics, measurements. Maybe metrics, maybe you're into science or something. Maybe there's a reason I said that. However, or you're measuring things is what they're saying. So much is trying to come through, regardless. Pentacles is the slowest moving energy. So something that's been brewing behind the scenes is now ready to like step forward. Step forward, show itself. Show yourself. Ooh, I love this. Show yourself, speak your truth, I'm hearing. Speak your truth. You've spoken your truth and they've heard. Oh, that's really beautiful. Clarify this 3 of Pentacles. What did I say? Something's about to be offered to you here. Something's been crafted behind the scenes. It's taken quite a while, but it's about to be handed to you. Literally on a silver platter. And you're not even going to see it coming. You probably, the energy I get behind this is you don't actually think this is about to arrive, whatever this is. Oh, I want to know. Ooh, what is this? It's a manifestation though, with the Magician here. Clarify the Magician. Oh, tell me that wants to come out upright. Oh, Magician. Oh, the Empress in reverse. You don't have confidence in it though. That's the thing. One more for that, bro. You don't believe that this is coming. This is literally what I just said before. Oh no. Why do I feel like this is a bit of a problem situation returning? Oh, the Chariot. Yeah, it's overcoming an obstacle. 8 of Swords. Okay, I feel like my energy is shifting somewhat here. Oh, Jesus Christ. 8 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. That is quick movement. It's coming in so fast, you're not going to see it with the 9 of Swords. You know, it's a false idea that you're trapped in whatever situation that might mean for you. Kids could be present. We've got the Empress with the 10 of Cups, so children could be a big part to this. I feel like this is someone coming back. Yeah, look, I've got the King of Wands and the Page of Swords on the bottom with the Empress here, which shows me this could be a divine pairing. We've got water sign significant, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The World. Someone wants to win with you. You've won. Okay, you've won. You've already won something. Yeah, the High Priestess. Definitely heavily activated here. You've been guided to where you're at now, spiritually led. You followed a different path than you usually would, is what they're saying. Oh, that's beautiful energy. Page of Swords. Yeah, there is someone's coming in to say sorry, I think. Oh, yeah. With the Star coming out here. That's healing, renewal. Is it too late now to say sorry? Okay. This is going to be a love reading, I think. Or on the... It's not... Do you know what's interesting? They're telling me it's not actually a love reading. This is the return of a lover. The return of a past lover. Are you going to handle it differently this time? Look, the return of a past lover. I literally just said to you, this is going to be a love reading. The Lovers. Oh, with potential third-party interference. Yay! 3 of Cups with the Moon. Something happening behind the scenes. Okay. Let's go to... What do we want to do? Let's see where you're at on your journey. This energy feels quite detached from whoever this return person is. That's why you're not seeing it coming. So let's see where the viewer, where they are at in their journey. The viewer, where are they at within their spiritual journey? More adventures. Yeah. Ocean of possibilities. You've moved away from this. Oh, what's that? Desert of isolation. Oh my goodness. Okay, clear the path. Cloud of unknowing, veil of illusion. That tried to jump out. When did it want to? Steady progress. You were, whatever this was, whoever this person is that you have returning to you, it was a battlefield to get out of where you were. You've got veil of illusion, desert of isolation, cloud of unknowing, clear the path. And this dragged on because you got steady progress. So you were left out in the cold, I think, emotionally this is giving. You had to be brave. You had to clear the path of this person. But now for the first time, you're starting to see that this was the right move. Even with the right track being in reverse here. Right track being in reverse. Well, the words the right track are reversed to me because I pulled the card this way. You've literally, that world card ascended as well. Moved timelines even. More adventures. Ocean of possibilities. Like you're navigating this now. Like you were waiting. Once upon a time. Waiting. You're like, no, I'm going to take back control. I'm the captain now is what's going through. I'm the captain now. So don't get this confused. This isn't a love reading per se. Lots of lies though. I tried to put them all back over in the right order and this was the only one. Yeah, that one's just upside down. This was the only one that remained, which literally said veil of illusions. Lift the veils of illusions, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. But I mean, obviously in this case, it's to do with love at the time, but there was illusions. You had to live through the veil. You didn't want to see what you needed to see. You had to hurt to be able to get to where you are right now is what they're saying. But you've done it. You've done it. I feel like there's not really an emotional, I feel quite like just chill right now. You seem new heights. Yeah, you spread your wings. You soared. Oh, I love that. Let's get your energy as a spirit animal right now. Let's see what universe, source, the highest of high has to say about what they can see within your energy right now. Prosperity. The first words are let go of the past and embrace change. I shit you not. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Interesting. Frogs could be significant. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. So whatever is happening for you right now, it's about to get very good. Keeper of secrets. This is interesting that I said someone's coming in to apologize. The first sentence on this here, this is the links. The sentence says, take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowledge. That's also giving the High Priestess that I pulled, which is like trusting your gut. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. That again goes back to like the lies, deception, you know, they fumbled someone who had held their heart loyally is what I'm hearing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So when this person comes in, you need to know you're the captain now. Like I said before, like I'm the captain now. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, all right? You really don't. Independent, as I say that. Look, independent. This is you. You can decide when and if you want to open the door. Look at that, decide on what you really want. The first words on that card, with the inventor being the raccoon. Raccoon. Self-reliance. What did I say? You don't need that person anymore. You don't need anyone. Do it well. Da, 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 da. Prosperity, again, the frog. So frog, snow leopard could be significant as well. With lynx. Do I want to dive into this person's energy? All right, let's do it. So the person that is on your mind now that you are thinking of based on everything that I've just pulled here, because you will have a little ding, 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 your antennas will start going off. Let's see what they bring to the table. Let's see. No, let's not see what they're bringing to the table. Let's see what's in their energy right now. So the person on your mind that's come up as we've, you know, gone through this journey so far. Person on the viewer's mind, what's around them at the moment? Maybe they've been in for a breakup. Oh, cassette. Replaying events over and over in your head. Memories. memories. Taking a trip down memory lane, I think. Playing something over and over again. Girl with a snake. Karmic relationship. Isn't that interesting that I said there could be a breakup or something happening? And healing heart. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. I mean, this could be showing me that there are boundaries being set with this potential karmic energy that was involved around them. So the person, for the right collective, you know, there has been third-party interference. And this is giving me a person. You know, I'd love to be able to say, oh, this feels like ego or something else. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like there was a little interference. I said I felt like they've been through a separation or a going through. You got coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Seduction. Oh dear. Third party interference. It literally says it on the bottom of that card there. Third party interference. Girl with a snake. So they're starting to realize that this person, and then we've got twin flames, Jesus Christ. They're starting to realize that this third party, it was lust. It was all lust driven. And then you've got twin flames. And they're seeking something complementary up, is what I'm getting from this. Someone that complements them. Could be reflecting on you. That could be why there's healthy choices. Yeah. Oh dear. And heartbroken. Okay, so there is a bit of pain and I can feel that. I can feel heaviness. I feel quite, I don't know how to explain this. The energy I'm sitting in feels quite young, quite like naive. Where it's like they've just experienced their first heartbreak. That's the kind of energy I get from this. And because of this, with the girl with the snake, with seduction, you've got them reminiscing on different times because this thinking is outdated. It literally says outdated thinking on the card. That's not them. That was just attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference, girl with a snake. Like, couldn't have said it clearer myself. But then with the twin flames and healthy choices, you know, finding someone that complements their energy, but a healthier choice would be anyone that complements their energy, anyone. This person must be toxic that they're with because I just channeled that, anyone. Boat, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on. I like you. What are these two that didn't want to come up? Heartbroken and love call. I said someone's coming in to literally make contact and apologize to you, and you've got heartbroken and love call. Love call says, someone expresses love, a message of love. Thinking of you and letting you know. And heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving. Like this person is clearly reflecting on, you're probably their twin flame. It's probably a twin flame connection. You were the healthy choice, but they chose this third party hookup temptation energy. Well, we have to walk through the fire to burn, to learn from it. I went to put these two back. Look, twin flames and healthy choices, and on the bottom is karmic relationship. This is the healthy choice. This is not. Oh, I was just about to say, I want to see what they're feeling towards you, and I feel so nervous. Oh my God, they're probably incredibly nervous. What does this person want to say to the viewer? Mask, I'm not showing my true feelings. I've not been showing my true feelings. I've hidden from you, pretended, deluded, maybe even gaslit. It says gaslighting. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. They want to tell you, oh my gosh, when the runner becomes the chaser, look at that, just tried to slide out. I just moved my thumb slightly, the chaser. They've switched into chasing mode. This feels energetic at the moment. You guys are definitely not talking. But like, I need to tell you that the mask, that person, that was not me. That was the mask. I'm trying to heal my heart. I'm trying to understand that I deserve better. And I don't feel like you're going to think this person, yeah, addiction, wow, not enough and not today. Look at that. Look at that. This is self-doubt. Definite interference here, you know. I never felt good enough. That's why I kept putting it off with the not today. Having addiction issues probably as well with that addiction card. I'm loud and clear addiction issues, codependent, obsession, like that energy of what they were engaged in, wearing the mask, being with this third party, codependency. So maybe there are actual addiction things, addiction issues at play. There's a level of codependence. They can't be on their own. And unfortunately, lots of unhealed individuals, feminine and masculine energy. Well, we carry both energies within us, no matter what gender you identify as. That's giving, childhood trauma is what that's giving. Doesn't make their behavior okay though. Let's see what their intentions are towards you. I'm going to use these for that. Commitment I just saw poke through, so we'll see if that jumps out. Their intentions. Oh, see? Problems with addiction or gambling. You've got gambling, but then you've got moving on. So maybe they're moving on from that. Let's have a look. Someone's still figuring themselves out. One more. This is very confusing because I think what this is trying to tell me though is that there is a level of intimacy that's being desired here. You've got intimacy and distance. And I need to clarify all of these, but I don't want to say there's an addiction to this, but it's like you're the addiction. You're what they crave here. You got gambling with the words that literally say problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. They could have bad finances and be trying to get it together, but you've got a level of them sort of obsessing over your connection. But there's a big distance. And that's probably why there's obsession, because there's been a very long period of time. I just felt called to say that. So their intentions, I don't know. This feels, I'm going to need clarification on this. Oh, well, this is interesting. Hang on, I need one more for that. Okay, this person you have invested in financially a lot. Look at that on the bottom though, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon with a confession underneath, but there's lies underneath that as well. You've got liar, and this is the kind of energy that I'm getting confused with here, because I think what's coming in is there is the love there. There is the understanding that you were the healthier choice. You know, that longing to come forward, but the reason you're so detached is literally written out to me here. You were protected. Yes, luck is on your side, because this individual who had bad finances and bad coping mechanisms through addiction, gambling, whatever, being used. The gold digger card talks about being used. So you probably, for the right viewer, have financially invested a lot in this person as well. And you don't know with them coming back in, is it going to be that same kind of energy again? Health issues. I don't even know if I want to say that out loud with what's coming through. Okay, air sign could be significant, but we are in Gemini season at the moment. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I think this person is struggling intimately. And I'm going to get clarity because I've got health with sexuality here. And then intimacy next door to that. Next door. Why did I say next door? Next door to that. Maybe this person lives next door, or I don't know, maybe they do live next door. I don't know, I feel called to leave that there. Maybe this person lives incredibly close to you. Or there's some connection to someone living next door to someone. That feels significant. Intimacy. Yeah, that's telling me that. That's interesting. Someone's in the middle trying to sabotage the Sorry, I can't. Oh dear. Whatever they're doing spinning over you, it's causing them issues. And the interesting thing is I'm not getting like action other than the confirmation that they'll be back. It's like, this is giving me they're activating, they're ascending, and they're figuring all this out right now. Because nothing's coming through in the direct line of rose. There's nothing in your top row about when and confirmation that it is happening. It's happening, but present energy for them, it's not. So it's close, but it's not now. It's soon. Oh, how many? I don't know. This feels like I hear 1 to 2 weeks. I can hear 1 to 2 weeks, and I will get confirmation of the time frame. But there's still somewhat of a distance there. Let's just see what's coming with your connection. What Spirit has to say about it, because actually, let's see where this person is at. Actually, let's see where this person is at energetically. And then I'll decide if I'm going to use tarot to see what's coming in, because it's a little bit hard if someone's in the middle of a tower moment or they're activating. There's more involved. Time is a construct. Vortex of creativity. Turn the page. Embrace the new chapter. Spiral into your creative vortex. It's like they are amidst the hurricane right now. We can't predict what time they're going. The winds are going to die down and that they're going to land back on Earth as the new evolved version of themselves, because they are in the vortex right now. It's being crafted. Valley of Shadows. Yeah. Darkness. You know, not being able to going through the darkness on this journey. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here, fears are faced. This is giving dark night of the soul. And the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. We're not going to be able to get a time frame. Scales of balance. Things are still balancing out. So this person is amidst the rebuilding from a tower moment. That's what I'm hearing. And that's beautiful. Let's see where they're at with the spirit animals. Look at that though, commitment. And underneath trying to come out, divine flow. Dreamweaver. Holy hell, in a vision. You know this person's returning. I don't think you're consciously thinking about it anymore. I think there's a shift that's taken place within you where you are so focused on other things, but I think you know subconsciously or in the old timeline that they were definitely coming in, because it's in a vision. It's this inner knowing. Dreamweaver, divine flow. You have accepted that if this was ever to take place, you'd have to surrender, but this individual, the one you are thinking of, they have now surrendered. But you know what it was like individually to surrender yourself. You got to throw yourself into the flames. You got to sit in the struggles. You've got to look your demons in the eye. You've got to feel it all. That's the only way you can heal it, and it is hard. So steady progress. Yeah, send them like love and light if you want to. I feel like for the right viewer, you're probably not going to be super interested, and you don't have to. But if you want to speed up the progress of getting them in to speak to you so you can make a decision, to give you a clear mind, look, you know, just trust that whichever way you choose to do it, scales of balance. You know, this will bring a very balanced outcome for you, because you trust your inner voice now. You listen to your inner guidance, so you don't need to fear that you're going to make the wrong move. That's beautiful though. That's very beautiful. Let's get some animal cards. See where they're at in terms of their ascension, confirmation. Wow. Adventure, orca, whale, but this is about diving to new depths, and it doesn't even say it within the card. I mean, it might. These are quite new cards. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Well, if this is for a person who was lying, this might be their big wake-up call when it comes to loyalty. Remember I said, go back in the reading. Their heart was in safe hands with you. You were very loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. They're finding the confidence. They're in deep, dark, unknown territory at the moment, but they're finding their voice. That's probably why there's two messages coming through with that. You need to find your voice when it comes to holding boundaries with this person. This person needs to find their voice to be able to speak their truth to you. Singer, speak their truth, as I split the deck. But this is beautiful. It says sing. Maybe music was a very significant thing between you and this individual. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. This is about someone literally deciding their own fate for once, not letting other people control the outcome. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Self-reliance. See, what did I say? I said this, personal choice underneath. I said this is about them forging the path for themselves for the first time. Personal choice, making your own decisions, self-reliance. Regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. They have adapted, but they've been a chameleon for too long. They've been blending into the wrong crowds in the wrong rooms. I'm going to use tarot to see what's coming and what you can expect, but they're amidst a shift. So if you're feeling like, we know that this person is going to come forward at some point based on their energy towards you. Higher calling, yes, they've awakened. They're now looking up. They're not looking down. They're not focusing on 3D. They're listening. Let's see what the viewer can expect from this connection. You're obviously, and it feels so far removed from you that there's no urgency. I'm not getting this like, but I need to know, which is when you fully surrender, because at that point, most people are programmed to not NGAF, you know? Not give one singular. What's going on for the viewer and person I know who's stepped into the energy for? That's the Hierophant. Christ on a bike. Truth bomb. Spiritual awakening is what that is giving me with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. Awakening to a higher truth. Oh, come off it. Okay, well, if you want confirmation that this is about your divine masculine awakening, and I know I'm reading for the divine feminine, we had the Empress in reverse at the start, you've got your masculine going through a divine awakening. Yeah, spiritual awakening, finally being in touch with his emotions. Goodness gracious me. There's only one card in the whole deck that signifies a divine masculine. I mean, if I had the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, or Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you know, that's a divine pairing, but that is the twin flame. I'm pretty sure I just said Queen of Pentacles as well, and that's on the bottom. You're self-reliant now. They need to match that. And these want to come out in pairings, which is weird, because I don't usually do it like that. We'll see if there's... what else needs to come through? If that's the Ace of Cups, I'm bloody done. It's the High Priestess. You've got the highest of high pairing. You've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant. That's like, that trumps the Empress and Emperor. Forgive me. You are both amazing in the readings, but this is what you want to see, two spiritually activated individuals. Wow. Clarify that Five of Pentacles. That's just their energy. That's them feeling left out in the cold, I think. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, you know, times are changing. Going from feeling a million miles apart, being totally like you're walking through a snowstorm. You don't know where you're going. A fated turn of events, like a full cycle moment. But you've got, oh my God. Oh, you've got someone coming in to talk about reconciliation. And listen, this is just being presented to you. You don't have to do this. This isn't predicting what you're going to do. You have free will. Everyone does. You get to decide. And you have every right to say, hey, I'm not actually vibing that, I need longer, or I don't think you're meant to rush this at all. With the Nine of Pentacles, you know, yeah, take your time. It took you a long time to balance the scales of what they did to you. Six of Swords, you had to let something quite heavy go, something that kept you feeling trapped, yeah, for a very, very long time. And I wonder why. I wonder why we needed all of this transition to independence. Because these three beautiful cards, feeling trapped, an ongoing battle, feeling drained, injuring yourself along the way, Tower, chaos, destruction, upheaval. In this context, I'm not going to give a time frame. It's not going to give me one anyway, but you're not meant to know a time frame. And you also, for most of you watching this, you don't care about a time frame, but you just need to know that they're coming back. And remember, you've got free will, so they are going to come in with an apology, but you need to listen to yourself and trust in your body. Spirit's literally stopping me even saying this. Not trust yourself, listen to your inner voice. It's like, they know that you're going to handle this appropriately. They're just wanting to sort of give you like it's coming. Kind of be ready, because we don't want it to super startle you, because there's clearly this person's put you through a lot. We don't want it to damage you, because it is coming in quite quickly. Some of you might be going away very soon. I'm hearing definitely in the next 3 months. Some of you in the next month, but the next 3 months. Well, I would love for feedback if people come back on here and let me know what happens. But as always, just stay in alignment. Remember who you are. Remember how far you've come. Remember that you're the boss. You make the decisions. But someone's coming in ready to claim you, I think, and you're going to be like, no, thank you. Like, I'm good on my own over here because I've filled my own cup. But I do think you are going to want to hear them out, yeah, because it's a conversation that hadn't taken place that should have. A missed opportunity here. So even if it's just to close that chapter, you've still got that free will, but you don't have to rush back to their message. You know, time is a construct. I want to say rush back to their message. That just, I feel like it is going to be a message. I don't think this person, based on what they've done, is going to have the kahunas to come knocking on the door. So just trust yourself. But come back and let me know.